Well, it looks like it's going to be official at some point. Jalen Love taking on Peter Quillin at super middleweight. It's allegedly going to be on down August 4th. PBC, Premier Boxing Champions on Fox. We back. It's the Boxing Clinic and more. It's your boy CJ Goodfella. About to finish up strong with a few videos, man. 2 boxing, 1 off topic, man. So hopefully you guys enjoy the next 3 videos I'm about to drop. Unless some breaking news comes down, then 3. But I think this should be I think the loser of this fight should retire legitimately. But most people might not agree with me, might be in the minority, but agreeing with me. But I legitimately think the loser of this fight should be forced to retire, like they did the old heavyweight Seth Mitchell. Now, if you remember Seth Mitchell, Jonathan Banks knocked him out, and he had a couple scares with his chin before that. And once Chris Arreola had to run him down and chase him in the ring legitimately and knock him out, they forced Seth Mitchell to retire, probably gave him a little severance check, and was like, you know what, it's time to retire. And I think legitimately Al Heyman should look the loser in his face, and Steven Espinoza, whoever, look the loser in his face, and they should retire legitimately. Because for one, much love and respect for my Michigander, Jalen Love, Inkster, Michigan, got a lot of roots out there. I just legitimately think like he's a fish out of water. You know, decorated amateur for people that didn't know, fought out the Kronk gym. But legitimately, he ain't a super middleweight. He not even a middleweight. He really should be a 154 pounder, but he can't make the weight. You know, he was an ineffective middleweight and a very, very ineffective super middleweight. And Peter Quillin legitimately retired. He gave his belt up, and I wasn't mad at him for getting his belt up. You know, it is what it is. He gave it up, you know, and he came back and fought Andy Lee. He didn't want to fight Matt Korobov. Matt Korobov was a decorated amateur. You know, people might not remember the Matt Korobov small wave. He was trying to gun for Triple G at middleweight. Ultimately, Andy Lee knocked him out. And as quick as the hype started about him, is as quick as it ended. And Peter Quillin apparently didn't want none of him. But he came back versus Andy Lee. He took a long time out, and he wasn't the same. He didn't have that same hunger as when he started boxing. I remember he was with Freddie Roach, and he was calling out Sergio Martinez and calling out all the other middleweights. This was way before Triple G snuck over in America. And he was gifted. He was just naturally gifted. He didn't have a large amateur background at all. He was legitimately a gifted fighter. Okay? And you know, he could punch, he had speed, but he lacked the really, really good left jab, man. That's one thing he lacked. And he lacked boxing amateur experience, man. And, you know, legitimately when he lost the hunger, when he actually got money and he got comfortable in that hunger, that when he was poor and he was starving, he was really wanted to make it in boxing was gone. And when he got money and fame, well, you know, more money than fame, you know, he changed as a fighter. And you could see it in the way he fought. And at the end of the day, Danny Jacobs knocked him out. He tried to come back after that, and he still legitimately ain't really came back. He fought Deshaun Johnson, and I think that's the guy's name. He struggled with him, from what I heard, you know. And like I said, he took that time off, ducking Matt Korobov, then came back versus Andy Lee, and he knocked Andy Lee down a couple times, but it was a draw. And you could have made the argument for Andy Lee beating him. And then before that, all of that, he had a tough fight with Gabriel Rosado when it mysteriously was stopped on cushion, like Rosado was coming on about to whoop on Quillin. So, you know what I'm saying? And Jalen Love, he got knocked out by Porky Medina. He had a tough fight with Gabriel Rosado. People thought he lost at middleweight. It got turned to a no contest because he was using a diuretic to cut the weight. And for him, it's been all about weight. He just doesn't fight at his proper weight. It's not that Jalen Love is a garbage fighter. He's a fish out of water. He's fighting guys that's legitimately like 14 pounds heavier than him as far as weight. And then once they rehydrate, they way heavier than him. And he just don't have the body to make the weight. Now, I legitimately and seriously think the loser of this fight should retire. And I even think the winner should fucking retire at one point, man. I think Peter Quillin, you know, he has a better chance of salvaging his career at super middleweight. He got more talent. He's bigger. He's stronger. He got speed. But at the end of the day, I think it's over, man. And that's what happens when you stop your momentum in the middle of your career and you don't take it serious. You know, Jalen Love was supposed to fight old boy, James DeGill, instead of Caleb Truex. He wasn't physically ready. He comfortable with Mayweather promotion. He probably getting a check for being a talent. So I don't know what he is, a president, vice president over there. The hunger is gone. And when the hunger is gone in a fighter, and they reached their goal and they got their money and they invested their money the right way, or they got guys that's handing them money, like, or he making money with Mayweather Promotions in the office. I don't want to be disrespectful, but it's over with, bro. Neither one of these guys need the sport of boxing to survive no more. You know, it's not a gateway out. They already out. You know, and like I said, the loser legitimately should retire, in my opinion. And that's how I feel, man. You know, this is a retirement match. You know, the loser should just, you know, retire, smack them on their butt, had a good career, enjoy other endeavors in the sport of, outside of sport of boxing. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, you know, if I had to favor somebody, I legitimately don't know who to favor. I probably would slightly favor Peter Quillin at this point, but it's the Boxing Clinic and more. A couple more videos coming. Your boy CJ Goodfellow. Don't forget, if you're into college football or basketball, we got the new college sports page popping off. Meet the Cali Enigma and Colossal Sports TV. The link's in the description. Please subscribe if you support this channel. Subscribe to this channel as well on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Links are in the description as well. If you want to donate, the link is in the description as well. Again, also, if you have any business partnership or ventures, business email is there as well. And continue to share the videos. Appreciate everybody for subscribing and sharing the videos, man. And we're going to get to the money and a couple more videos for tonight. I was going to do one more live stream, but don't think I'm going to be able to squeeze it in tonight. So, you know, we did 2 today. Check the archives, man. Hopefully you enjoy the content I dropped today and in the past, and hopefully in the future. Y'all know what it is. One time for the one time. Your boy CJ Goodfellow. We gone.